Y'all, the moon is doing its thing tonight. I ain't finna send y'all off. We got the moon in Scorpio tonight. Highly transformational energy. We talking that good old death card and the major arcana, that number 13. Okay, so we're about to get in touch with the moon and see what message the moon has for us. Yes, Mother Luna, that's the homegirl. Don't be hating because she my friend. And she about to give us some tea tonight. Okay, Witch's Cottage. Okay, security. Okay, let's figure out what's coming on, what's going on with the collective security. Our Lady who sends the angels. Okay, so we see protection as part of the conversation. Look, we pulled the moon card. How beautiful is that? We pulled the moon card as it relates to the soul. So we're definitely looking at some serious feminine divine energy. We got Sharon for healing. So we know that healing is part of the conversation. Isn't it always? And rebirth. Woo! And you know what's dope about it is that we know that we just, the moon is in Scorpio, right? So when we see messages about the moon healing, rebirth, Our Lady who sends the angel security, like we know we in the energy right now. We know we in the energy. This is the energy of the moon, period. So we got the moon doing this thing tonight. And we want to see what we can uncover, because now we know that there needs to be transformation. Okay, we just saw rebirth. So we know that there needs to be transformation, healing. The soul needs healing. Protection is needed. So we're going to ask the obvious question. What exactly is it? You know, what are we talking about here? Are we talking about love? Are we talking about work? Are we talking about friends? What are we talking about? We letting the moon lead us, y'all. We're just letting the moon guide us through this reading and see where we land. Okay? Page of Swords in reverse. Somebody needs to let their guard down. Somebody needs to let their guard down. Somebody really needs to let their guard down. Four of Wands in reverse, y'all. Listen, some of y'all need to come up out that relationship. Let your guard down and admit some things about that. Come out of that relationship, the Star in reverse. You rekindled with somebody. You rekindled with somebody and you just maybe didn't really need to. Okay? At first it seemed like it was going to be victorious, Six of Wands. You thought that it was really going places. This is great. But honestly, it looks like both of y'all may have been each other's karma. Something about this did not go right. Something about it didn't go right. It looks like, again, I keep seeing these long-term relationships. Y'all know if y'all been following the readings. Ten of Pentacles, we're seeing kind of a long-term relationship has been going on. And it looks like there was a competition for divine feminine. It looks like it was a competition for the divine masculine that you were going after. And the competition was over. I think that you felt like you won this man is what I'm hearing. Somebody has a long-term situation from back when. It's always been this competition. And they just now this time you thought you won. Hey, we just had a card fall out the deck onto the floor. It was the Queen of Cups. Divine feminine, you finally had that man. You finally had that man, okay? You had him. You thought everything was everything. You are fawning over him like, yes, 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 yes. I finally have him. I'm finally the one. I'm finally doing big things. Me and him. We're about to take it over. Maybe you was even letting people know like, yes, me and Lonnie, you know we doing big things now. Yeah, you know we together. We got a crib and everything. Like you was excited. But it looks like there's a need for transformation and renewal going on in here. You need to do a rebirth because, yeah, you know something? You let your guards down and this thing, you let your guards down. It's really what I'm seeing. Okay, we getting the whole picture. Thank you, Spirit. You let your guards down and honey, this thing didn't do what it was supposed to do. You know, you had your soul set on it. You really thought it was going to be the rebirth of you. You thought that was the transformation. It's jumping back into this relationship. You finally had him. And it didn't bring you what you thought it would. What exactly went wrong? Spirit seeking clarity. What exactly went wrong? Well, what's the problem? What's the issue? Okay, you really fought for this divine masculine. You fought for him. Like, you really did fight for him. And somewhere in that fight, something changed. We got the Six of Swords. Something changed. And it looks like The other, I'm seeing it's another feminine energy in here. That other feminine energy took a hit, and she ended up on the outside looking in. She ended up the person that was on the outside trying to figure out what happened because this man betrayed her. 5 of Swords energy. There was a betrayal. 2 cards fell. There was a betrayal, but you stood your ground. You stood your ground to get your own cup to run over. I'm kind of wondering if there's somebody out there kind of stabbed their friend in the back to get a man. To get a man they always wanted. They stabbed a friend in the back. Okay? That's why you need protection. That's why you need to do protection work, because you stabbed your friend or maybe somebody. You didn't know her closely. That's like the vibe I'm getting. You didn't know her closely. She may have been someone you knew, a neighbor, that type of relationship. And you stood in that lady. You stood in it. You stood your ground to get that man, to get your cup to runneth over. You stood your ground because you wanted that commitment. You wanted to be married to this man. But we see here the marriage that y'all had went south. That thing went south on you. You did all that to get this man, and that awakening came in. It all started to go in your favor. That judgment and awakening came in, and you got an offering from that man for a relationship. I'm seeing you've been wanting this man. It could have been possibly when you was about 17, you started wanting this man. Okay? And that's when you went on guard. You was on guard. You got that offering. You was on guard. You was ready to protect that offering damn near with your life. Okay? And then you was ready to take on any other woman that might have wanted that man. We got a divine feminine that was super, super competitive. Super, 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 super competitive when it came to her divine masculine. You need protection now for your soul because of the way you've been moving around, sis. That's just on period. You need protection for your soul because of the way you have been out here moving around. You in a place now where you need to have a whole rebirth. You need to go through transformation. The moon is calling out a feminine or a feminine energy. I'm seeing a frequency. I'm hearing a frequency period. Not just this particular one situation. This is in the collective heavy. We got some men out here that have been, women out here that have been super man-centered. Super man-centered. Okay? And they've been out here willing to stab anybody in the back to get a masculine, willing to play any dirty trick, the magician in the upright, willing to play any dirty trick to secure these men. Okay? Any dirty trick in the book. Look at this. And this man is older than you. He's an older man you've been wanting since you was a young girl. You made him an offering. You've even made him an offering. It was small. It wasn't as big as the one he gave you. But you've made him offerings in the past that he said no to. 8 of Swords. Offerings in the past that he was like, you know what, nah. You've tried again. 6 of Pentacles. You've tried again making offerings for your own fulfillment. Okay? This is how bad you've been wanting this man. I'm seeing this man is real slick. This is a slick man. He got a lot of flavor about himself. He's somebody that, you know, people want him. He out here in the street hard. Look at this. The Emperor just pulled through. Okay, this man got it going on. And you've always been trying to walk towards him. Always trying to, where is he at? How can I get to him type of vibe. This man is high masculine. Okay? High masculine. This man is, we got the Empress and we got the Emperor. And Spirit want to tell us something. The Moon want to give us a message. We got the Emperor and the King of Swords falling out. Okay? You want it to be his world. But this man was steadily running right past you, sis. He wasn't interested. You kept making him these offers that he really wasn't even interested in having. Okay? You just really were not even his number one choice. But you wanted him. You know, you was willing to do anything. I'm seeing people you was willing to go all out. My God. Willing to go all out just to get a little piece of him. We see excitement and spice in the reverse. This man really never saw it for you because he felt like you weren't the type of woman that he likes. He likes a really exciting woman. Okay? He never really cared why you weren't present in his life either. This isn't a man that really was coming looking for you when you were younger. He just wasn't really on that. He always felt like he was in a pretty good headspace. He had things going on the way he wanted them to be going on. That was enough for him. He was always a happy guy. We see that feeling blue in reverse, okay? He was a happy guy. He wasn't somebody that... He's never really done a whole lot to get this relationship off the ground. He just has not. That's just the way it is. Times that he even did feel bad, or feel down rather, because we see feeling good in the reverse. Times that he did feel bad, it wasn't something that made him reach out to you or call you. Like, you just were not the front runner for him. Okay? He didn't even feel like you would let him be free. We see freedom in reverse. This man sees you as kind of like extra traditional. Somebody that wouldn't really take risks. Again, this is somebody that likes a really exciting type of woman. Okay? He also is somebody that doesn't like secrets, and he feels like you had a secret. There was something about you and your life that he just did not know what it was. He didn't care for that. That's not really his type. So it was conditional. I'm seeing maybe you and this man had an intimate experience of some kind, and he was perfectly fine leaving it at that. My question is, how do y'all go from this to you was able to steal him away from the woman that he was with? Okay, how does this happen? Okay, the woman that he was with, you know what? She screwed up some kind of way. Queen of Cups in reverse. Sis messed it up. This man likes an exciting woman. Again, look at this Magician in the reverse. She just lost it. Queen of Wands in reverse. The sex left it. The feeling. This lady fell out of love with this man. The lady fell out of love with him. And when she fell out of love with him, you see right here, Queen of Wands in reverse, baby, she stopped taking them panties off. Okay, the pantaloons went on and stayed on. Okay. And at that point, this Knight of Wands got in reverse. This is the point that he was like, oh, I'm out of here. Like, you know, I'm with you. You used to be exciting. We used to have all types of good sex and this, that. And now you sitting up here and you don't want to keep your, take your pantaloons down. Let me get on in the wind. Okay, that's what happened with that. Ten of Cups energy. This man was also running from a family. He has children with this woman. And the woman, he no longer had the passion with the woman. So he just getting out the way of the whole family. That's really where he's at. This man is kind of foolish. He just jumped out the window away from that woman. Like, you know what? I really don't even have to be here with you. He's sick of the kids. He's sick of her sour ass attitude. He's sick of her not being fun no more. He's sick of her not being sexual no more. He's tired of just sitting in there with her. He just started running the streets. He's trying to get away from his family, start over, do something different. He's sick of them kids, okay? He feels like them kids is hers anyway. They his too, but they hers anyway, and he don't want to be bothered. This man is out in the street, practically was passing his number around, looking for something new, okay? Looking to start something new, give a message to someone, anyone. He was ready to get into the next wave, the next thing. This man is not in the best headspace right now. Ace of Wands in reverse. He's not in the best space in terms of passion and headspace. He's frustrated right now. He's in a frustrated space. You caught him in a frustrated space and was able to get boyfriend energy out of him. Knight of Cups. This man was never even really interested in this relationship to that degree. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. He was looking to take, not give, because the truth is he was just miserable where he was. It was never really about you. This man had just become flat out miserable where he was. And he was looking for a next phase. He was looking for a next step. He was like, I'm sick of this. Like, I'm miserable. The woman that he was with, he had it with her. And he was just like, I'm ready to jump off the cliff and do something different. He was ready to focus on something different. And he moved. Change of residence. This man moved. He was like, I got to get up out of this house. But what you didn't realize about this man is this man tends to do things in cycles. And actually, there was a lot of karma attached to this. And as I said, when it started, both of y'all got y'all karma. That's why you need to do some protection work. That's why it's time for a transformation and rebirth. Just as this, you had a death come through the situation, because the vibe that I'm getting is the relationship died. A lot of your reputation died, sis, okay? And his reputation died with his family because he left them kids behind and ran out here to do something new with a younger woman. And the family is like, oh, hell no, okay? They like, who does Dion think he is? And on top of that, those kids was never close with him anyway. That's the whole vibe that I'm getting. And you got out here doing you, okay? And thought you was killing them. And truthfully, both of y'all are going to get karma for the way y'all did that. And this is something where you need to rebirth and renew your soul in a very serious way. Because, again, if you need protection, you need to call on your angels. That's a big sign. That's a big sign. And this will come back to haunt you. That woman that you played, that woman might have even been pregnant, unbeknownst to him when he got on out the way. Okay? Or you know what? She may even be pregnant by someone else. Because he's finna catch hella karma for this. Because he left some kids in his wake. Okay? He left some kids in his wake out here trying to be a gold digger. Because he knows you'll do anything for him. We saw that early on in this. You've made him offers before. And he thought that you was going to make him offers again. So he walked out on what he had because he felt like I can start new with somebody that loved me just the same. Once again, we see that death card, Scorpio moon energy, with the coffin card, endings and beginning, which is equivalent to the death card in tarot for those of y'all that's trying to learn and may have this deck, okay? This is still the death card energy, Scorpio energy, rebirth energy, soul transformation energy. Both of y'all need to change because both of y'all are dirty. And that is how it is that y'all fate brought y'all together. The dirtiness of it all. The fact that you was willing to do anything to get that man. And the fact that this man is weak and he can easily be exploited. I'm just telling you how it is. Okay? His ego is wounded now. His ego is wounded now. Mr. Emperor. Okay? Mr. Emperor. His ego is wounded. And it ain't finna be a wait. This is coming. It's coming now. Y'all's time of karma is coming now. We see Mother Earth in reverse. That in Mother Earth in reverse, baby, that's Father Saturn. Okay, that's that Father Saturn energy. And he finna light into y'all asses for the way y'all been out here clowning. Four of Cups. Four of Cups. We see karma is making both of y'all an offer that neither one of y'all are gonna want. I'm just telling you the truth. Because it ain't gonna be cute. If this ain't a situation of remaining positive, because what's done is done and what is, it is. And y'all have hurt a lot of people with this foolishness that y'all did. And y'all have left these people hurting. And let me tell you something. When this karma starts to drop down, everybody gonna act like they don't see it. So the moon's message, protect yourself. Okay? This is giving you a warning. This is giving you a reprieve for the little dirty move that you pulled. This is your warning. This is a warning. That's the song I'm hearing. Someone's gonna lay in your bed. This is a warning, okay? This is a warning. This is an opportunity for you to receive. What do we see? Soul, healing, rebirth, protection. Protect yourself so your soul can heal and you can rebirth and transform from this death energy. Because right now, the death energy is over you and that man. That's just the truth. Because the way you got him is the way you can lose him. And the way he got you, it was funky because he walked out and abandoned somebody who simply had gotten wind of his shit. That's all that had happened. That's why the lady wasn't running in the bed with him every 5 minutes no more. That's why she wasn't sitting around kikiing with him all the time. That's why her heart wasn't as readily available. And instead of him staying to work things out, he said, oh, I got a plan B. Even though we saw in these cards, this man was really never that dedicated to the situation. He goes with the best opportunity. And that's why we ended up seeing this Four of Wands in reverse, this Star in reverse, and this Six of Wands. And this Page of Swords in reverse. Because this man, the minute your guards was let down, the whole thing went sour. Because he ain't nothing. And all this time that you spent trying to get him and pining over him and been wanting him since you was younger and all that, you finally got him and you found out he brought a curse with him. Thank you for checking out Divine Feminine Tarot T. If this message was for you, if this moon warning was for you, please take heed to it and unravel yourself from this mess. If you know somebody that's out there cutting up, please like, share, and subscribe. Make sure it gets to them, okay, so that they can know that they need to really stop down that alley that they're going down because it's not going to work for them in the end.